Another one of the explorers. Died with his loot. That's stupid.
An explorer. What killed him, I wonder?
Where could this key lead?
I bet the poor fools never had a chance to use it.
Somewhere back in the ritual area, perhaps. And the torch goes out. So this is where the key leads.
here's where the magic happens. Literally. Careful. Bringing those organs here, putting them back together. Who knows what will happen?
So that was the High Priest of the Temple.
Rather sad if you think about it.
not try that?
They are not. You're a liar.
God, almost to a man, corrupted or some such. You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron.
What is a seeker of truth?
Many are those who wander in sin.
You must
despairing
admit
they are
that
lost
new
forever.
leadership would be
But the one who
refreshing.
repents, who
I
has
admit
faith
nothing of the
unshaken
sort.
by the
Emperor
dark
Dean is a fine leader.
and boasts not so close to misfortune but weak.
You are the fire at the heart.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royeaux. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montily's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montily's trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royeaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are...
A contract is the entire...
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is...
I assume you have a thought or...
The Du Paraquet... If we elevate...
that will...
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte...
Absolutely. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
The House of Repose...
Hardly anyone in the League isn't. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual. We felt the courtesy of an...
It is appreciated.
Your idea to seek out... I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass? In Orlais, it is...
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you...
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Not on your life. That's the last of them.
Well, that's the last time I agree to wait on the other side of a door when you're around. Are you two all right?
Yes, thank you, Lord Bavis. I think it's time we return to Skyhold. I've much to discuss with the Inquisitor there.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Your worship.
He spent his life... I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last... will require an...
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the Guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure...
Whatever happens...
I appreciate it, but I still... First, we need to perform... Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
How exactly
There are procedures. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut...
Why did the...
There's not much more. A Montilier and a Duparaquet. A young couple It's fortunate the Duparaquet's descendants hold no grudges. I've already... It will be a lot. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
Why did the Duparaquet...
There's not much... A Montilier, a young couple. It's fortunate the Duparaquet's descendants hold...
What if the
I've already contacted the Dupar. It will be a lot. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over. It's perfectly... Besides, the Guild would never risk being so
These...
Breaking one... A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among...
Are you sure?
It's perfectly legal. Besides, the Guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
These...
Breaking one's... A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be
You said I'd...
The Countess Dion bring her news of...
Inquisitor.
Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor?
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Who is this
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be a personal grudge and a network of sabotage.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
If it's true and were to get out, even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to...
What do we...
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won her... She became empress. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevalier...
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The chevaliers see her as... They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in... Especially when...
Celine is... What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
The title Grand Duke indicates...
You've given...
With Gaspard...
My age...
Understood. Just give the word.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us, and they're in...
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, this elven woman... My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the...
Tell me there's more to your
That ambassador, Briala, used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, if anyone in this room... I detest the... We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage! Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible...
If the Countess finds out, should you happen upon it, I beg... Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you... Enjoy the party.
What is Gaspard up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the days? Can Gaspard take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take the Russians. If the Council of
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties. Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the days?
This is a private conversation. Please, leave.
Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray. Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You were safer staring down Corypheus. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all. I wish there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
I need to have
Good
this
news
jacket
is
less
becoming an
outfit.
increasingly rare commodity. How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
How could the Empress
Please,
afford to renovate
barely
the
half the
palace
size of the foyer
without
in
war
the
going
Imperial
on?
Palace.
I heard
It's
that it
obviously
wasn't
just a
renovations
vestibule.
at all. The palace
Call
was
it more of an
damaged by Gaspar's
antechamber
capital.
myself.
No one asked you into a palace.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
His Majesty King Aramont has made considerable coin supply.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Just gossip. Good to know.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor. And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallward Pavus of Azariel, Warden Blackwall of Valchevan, Constable of the Grey, bearer of the Silverite Wings of Valor. Her Ladyship, my bulls each, of course. Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, Commander of the Forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the...
Get these pastries
Josephine.
out to the
Oh,
diplomats.
Josephine, is that her? I can't carry
Inquisitor,
her all.
please allow me to...
Delighted.
Inquisitor, is it...
Where did you...
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true? She would. You should be...
Have you actually...
I must do...
And I must wait for your tutor's bills. Celine Gaspard has run military campaigns, but...
Enjoying the...
I see
The dance.
Yvette...
Sorry, Josie.
Have far... They've noticed this uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid. Celine Gaspard has run military campaigns, but...
Which power?
Celine Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom.
Which power?
Celine Gaspard has run military campaigns, but...
This may be...
Oh, yes.
Yvette.
Fine.
No. Absolute...
She's still...
Yvette. That's...
It's been too long since I've had any word from
I had hoped to tour the royal winged dragons again.
Beats his
I
squire.
have heard they are the
He's a shield.
finest in the Empire.
As a bastard.
It's such a
Extra
pity the wing is
toes.
sealed.
What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but they're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Making any new...
They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Any hidden treasures from...
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tips? I'm not saying yes, but... Wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Think I can get you to...
Me on their precious tiles? That... Besides, I don't. That's not me, yeah? Couldn't be me.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Did you just grab my bottle, please? Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
I don't...
No,
Oh.
I'm not one for dancing. The Templars never attended balls. Gaspard, Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded...
Have you...
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without...
Do you have...
Orlesians, there are a few here we can trust.
You've attracted...
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Not...
Hardly. Anyway, yours...
We'll talk...
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated.
Have you heard from your nephew? Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Is that her?
The only one to
Are you
survive
happy
the
to
time
see
of
me at all,
sacred ashes?
Josie?
Yes.
It may not have been wise.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless.
How can Celine
The Imperial Vivian, when the Circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate.
That sounds...
She's worth investing. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
don't I know you from somewhere? Ah. Lord Rudal de Langres. I've seen you in his company before, no?
Don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
Warden? Odd. Your face is so...
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
What do you think about...
I think I'd rather say what you... In the years... Gaspard. You may as well crown a bullet.
What's the word?
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between three noble...
So?
For...
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back...
Well, I have...
I'm not well... They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming...
Wait for my...
Are we ready to make our move?
Make sure you...
All of them.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else. The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette. Leave us.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Maker, if I have to clean up another puddle...
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
The Empress...
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol. I've half a tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Thank you, Folly.
Inquisitor Lavellan, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly?
I am responsible for the histor...
Are you here to...
Oh, even if... Maker forbid.
Good evening.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Does anyone
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain?
The Empress does.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Well, well. What's this?
Did I see you talking to Duke Cyril de Montfort?
I was merely being polite. Unlike some people.
Don't give me that. I've seen the way he looks at you.
Inquisitor, enjoying the ball, I hope.
What exact...
I am responsible for the...
Are you...
Oh, yeah. Even if, Maker forbid, the...
Good evening.
Another...
I had no idea.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost miss the same double. But the night is still young. So far, this... like a homecoming, honestly. Short one.
I'm having...
Picture me a young boy of 5 years, then.
I appreciate...
And expose...
Not everyone...
It's true.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will
This is a
ruin us
private
all.
conversation.
My apologies, gentlemen.
Inquisitor.
Did I...
If that's... I will get...
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?